Hi Year 6, hi everyone, and welcome to our School Saints Academy. So we have Miss Bainham-Williams, who is our primary links, and Miss Mitchell, who's our progress leader for our new Year 6s when you join in Year 7 in September. And of course, you know who I am. But the most important thing from this session is to answer all the range of questions that you've sent through. And thank you for the questions that you've sent. They've been excellent. And we hope that this session will help support you and answer some of the queries that you have about starting life at All Saints Academy. So Miss Bainham-Williams, I think you're announcing some of the questions that have come through, correct?
Okay, so this first question is for you, Miss Manif.
Okay.
And somebody has asked, what will our first day be like? Do we come in on our own for the first day?
Yes. So what we plan for every Year 7 is normally a 2-day period now, and because of COVID it will more likely be that. But it's a time where all Year 7 can come and get used to their tutor groups and their setting, but basically have the academy to themselves. So on the first day, that's what will happen for Year 7. And we'll have an opportunity to make sure that you get to see the whole building, because at the end of the day, you've not had a proper induction period where you would have actually come to see the academy and working, and I got an opportunity to see all the facilities. So we're going to prioritise that for you when you start with us in September, and we really look forward to that.
Brilliant, thank you. The next question is for you, Mrs. Mitchell. When will we know what tutor group we are in, and will I have one friend from my primary school in it so that I'm not alone?
Yeah, I've set up the tutor groups, so you'll be told those in September, and on your starter days you will be within those groups, within those tutor groups, and some of you, or most of you, filled out a form with friends at your primary schools, and we've spoken to your primary school teachers, so we know who the friendship groups are, and I will aim and do as best I can to make sure that you've got at least one of your friends within that tutor group. But please do not worry, because those taster days are all about you meeting the new students that are arriving in the academy, so getting to meet different people and making new friends as well. So please don't worry, and we'll support you in that come September.
Fantastic, thanks, Miss. This question a lot of Year 6 students have asked, which means you're not on your own, so that's really good. A lot have said, I'm really worried about getting lost in the new academy. Will somebody be there to show us around if we miss out on the summer school activity that has been offered? First of all, don't worry, okay? In your first 2 taster days, which Mr. McNiff has already mentioned, your tutor will show you around, and you'll get a tour around the academy, and you'll get to see where everything is. But if you do get lost, don't worry, because you are new, okay? You're not the only one. Everyone in the year group will be new. The teachers will help you out, and our students, you know, whatever year they're in, they want to help you out, and they're always really friendly and approachable. So if they see that you're struggling, or if you're a little bit confused, just ask for help, and there'll be somebody there to help you out, no problem. The next question is for you, Mr. Manif. What time does the academy day start and finish, and what are the timings of the academy day?
So we're hoping for things to be going back to normal. So what that would mean is that students normally arrive on site at 8:30, and then we go to tutor groups at 8:40 for a 10-minute meet, greet and pray, and that's when we take the first register of the day in your tutor group. And then 10:2 we'll start lessons, and then we have 5 periods in a day which are an hour long. There is a break after the first 2 hours of learning of 20 minutes, and you get another 2 hours of learning then before a half-hour lunch, or you go to your tutor group, and we have a half-hour session where we split the year groups in half, and we make sure that half the school get their lunch in the first half hour and then the remaining in the second half hour. But whilst you're in your tutor group, there may be an assembly time, or you will cover some of our life programme, which is things related to personal living, social awareness of certain things that we tend to do. We call it our PSHE programme. But the life curriculum is something that's pretty special. It covers themes around Black History Month and things like that, climate change, etc. too. So all the ethical things that we like to debate and talk about. Then when you've finished that hour of lunch and tutor time, you've got one more learning session for an hour, and we close at around 3:10, 3:15, but might be a slight adjustment on that, still with some of the COVID regulations, but that is roughly what we're looking at to start with. If there is a change, I do have to say, we will notify you well in advance. And with the summer school starting at the end of August, we'll have more information to give depending on what government guidance is. But we're hopeful that we'll be able to start as normal and run in the usual timetable way. The other thing to say is there's lots of activities to do after school, so many students stay behind and do clubs, whether that's in the arts, whether that's in sports, whether that's in science, technology, etc., or business. And also students do study and do homework. So in the Guided Learning Hub, which is our library area, you will be able to do your homework, or what we call our independent learning tasks there, and there'll be sixth formers there to support and colleagues that will help you with your homework when you start getting used to your homework timetable.
Thank you, sir. Linking in the Gateway Learning Hub links in quite nicely to this next question for you, Mrs. Mitchell. So students are asking when they will receive their login information for parent mail and for Show My Homework.
Okay, so when you arrive in September, there will be an email and a text sent home which will have a link. And on that link, your parents will be able to follow the information and set up the details with regards to parent mail. So it's really important that we have your up-to-date details so we're able to pass that information on to you. You have been sent home a guide to All Saints Academy. So this is available, and there is further information in this guide to how you use parent mail, because that's a way of communicating with you. It's also a way that you can put money onto the account to actually purchase food. So there's further information in this guide to All Saints Academy. It's also available on our website. So if you go onto our website and go to the transition section, and it will be there for you to look at and find further information. But we will go through all of that with you in September. So just keep an eye out for the links and make sure we've got your up-to-date details.
Brilliant, thank you, Miss. A lot of students have asked, what will I need to bring to my first day of school? Don't panic, okay? All of this is in your Guide to All Saints Academy, and information will be sent out so that everybody knows what they've got to do. The most important thing for you guys, though, is this here. We take pride in our exam results here at All Saints Academy, and we want to make sure that you're really sort of exam ready and prepared for your learning and your studious approach from the get-go in Year 7. So every student needs to have a clear exam-style pencil case like this. These are actually available to buy from the GLH at £2. So if you can't get hold of one, you can buy them from us here. And in this pencil case, you need pens, pencil, rubber, sharpener, rulers, and a protractor. And then you might want to bring your scientific calculator for maths and things like that. If you do want to bring your own colouring pencils and things like that to avoid sharing things throughout the sort of later stages of the pandemic, then I would recommend maybe bringing your own sort of colouring pencils and equipment like that as well. So for your first day, you need to come in your school uniform, which is being modelled fantastically behind us here. A really exciting school uniform because you are the first year group to trial and test out this new uniform. So you come in your school shoes. I've spoken and met you all in Year 6 when I've been to your primary schools about making sure that you've got really smart black school shoes rather than your trainers, which I know a lot of you do wear at your primary schools. So your black smart All Saints Academy uniform, your black smart school shoes, and your exam style clear pencil case. And all of that needs to go in a backpack to ensure that you can put your books in, which we will provide to you, and you can pop everything in your bag. So that's all you need to worry about for the first day. The next question is for you, Mr. Manif, and it's our favourite question, I think. Everyone wants to know this. How nice are the teachers here?
Right, okay. Well, the first thing to say is our vision and ethos focuses around everybody having life in all its fullness, and that's really important to us. And we work hard on that. But as a consequence of it, we've got an excellent team here that are really friendly, nice, caring, smiling, looking after you, and you'll have a high presence of staff around and leadership. You'll see me regularly, you'll see my leadership team regularly. We pop into lessons and we talk about the learning and we celebrate what you do, but we also look after you. What we're really proud of is the fact that we take care just beyond the gates too. So when you're walking home and you may be walking down through the park, you may have some of the senior leadership team or other colleagues in high-vis jackets just walking along, generally having a conversation about how your day was. But that's to look after you and to take care of you. Around the building, you'll just see across year groups, staff, all really positive and enjoying their work. And also, we have this duty just to serve you and get it right. And we work so hard on that so that you can have life in all its fullness and be happy and enjoy the academy. You'll really enjoy the lessons. You'll really enjoy the relationship that you will have with the staff here. So yes, a really great, friendly team, and I'm delighted, to be a part of this academy and have the opportunity to lead it because of the calibre and the friendliness of the staff here. So I'm sure you'll feel the same.
And most importantly, we're all just so excited to get you in and get working with you. The next question is for you, Mrs Mitchell. When are the biometrics set up for their individual account and their fingerprints for the canteen?
Yeah. Again, that will be on your starter days in September. So as you know, we're a cashless system. So we basically will take a finger scan and we will do that on those starter days in September. And then once the parent mail and the links have been followed to set up, then money can be put on those accounts. You can either do that via parent mail, so parents can put money on for you to use, or you can actually use the machines we have here. So bring cash in and then you top up your account via there. So it will be done in September, and we'll show you how to use it and how we work through that system in September.
Brilliant, thank you, Miss. A lot of your Year 6, as Mrs Mitchell and I have been coming into your primary schools and meeting you, have quite rightly pointed out that your timetable and that your day might look a little bit different here compared to your time at primary school, because you're going to have a number of lessons and a number of different subjects and a number of different teachers in one day, which is really exciting for you. A lot of students have asked when they'll get their timetable, and just as Mrs Mitchell has already said you'll get your timetable on your first day. So on that little taster day when you come in and it's just you in the academy, your tutor will give you a timetable which you can keep with you so that you can check it every evening before school to see what books you need to pack and what you need for the next day. So nobody panic, that will be given to you when you come in September. The next question, Miss McNiff, is what entrance do the Year 7s use when they start here in September?
So we have two entrances, one which is the Howell Road gate, which is at the side, and also the front entrance from Blaisdon Way. So you will be able to use either. We did, during the pandemic, close Howell Road gate so that everybody came up through Blaisdon Way. We're hoping that the situation with the pandemic will be in a much better place by September. But again, we will notify you if there is a change to that. But ideally, Blaisdon Way, which is the front entrance, and Howell Road gate. And when you come in to the actual area of the academy, it's a big sweeping curve, isn't it, when you approach the building? We'll be there to meet and greet you and to get you in your tutor groups and to support you to start the day. And that happens every day, for every year group actually.
Brilliant, thank you, sir. Mrs Mitchell, we've got a lot of sports fans joining us in September, and a lot of them are wanting to know what sports they can do here.
Okay, so when you start in Year 7, within PE lessons, we have more of a taster session. So we try to fit in as many activities as we can within the year to give you an idea of the things that we can do. So we will do shorter blocks of different activities. So we will do our standard netball, football, hockey, rugby. But we will also be doing things such as trampolining, gymnastics, we have table tennis, badminton, basketball, so lots of things. And then the summer sports where we do athletics, cricket, rounders. So lots of things for you to experience and take part in. We obviously do after school clubs as well, so you can join in those. And if there's a particular interest of a sport that you want to do, please do let us know, and we will see what we can do to help you put on that event, or even find a club for you in the local area. So please do let us know what you enjoy, and hopefully we'll be able to support you in that and maintain your activity levels in getting involved in the sports here at the Academy.
Brilliant, thank you, Miss. A lot of students are asking what extracurricular clubs and activities are on offer. Miss McNiff did touch on this earlier. First of all, this is music to our ears that so many of you are wanting to get involved with sort of extracurricular things, because I think the more you get involved in and the more opportunities that you take really help you in having life in all its fullness here. As Miss McNiff has already said, we have lots of sports clubs on offer, rounders, football, and in the performing arts there's drama club, where I think 85% of Year 7 students join to come and make friends, okay? If you're a bit nervous and you think, I want to meet some new people, I want to make friends, come and do some team building exercises and performing exercises with us in drama club. We'd love to have you. There's a choir with Mr. Cranup in music, so if you like singing, or even if you don't like singing but you want to start it, you can join that with him. There's a computing club starting in September, which we are really excited about here at the Academy. So any gamers out there or anybody that's really big into sort of YouTube and wants to be a subscriber in their future life, Mr. Eglin is starting a computing club looking at coding and really exciting things like that. We have a creative writing club starting as well, which we are really excited about in the Academy, which I know a lot of you are looking forward to, because a lot of you have sent in your extended writing pieces in your portfolios of excellence, which have been fantastic. So you can join that if you want to sort of, get a little bit more literacy in. And also, if you're interested in the RAF and the sort of more regimental sort of side of things, you can join our combined cadet force from year 7 now, which is really exciting. We have lots of year 7s in their uniforms running around at the moment, which is great. You get to learn how to do things like orienteering, team building skills, leadership. You get to understand a little bit about navigation, and you do even get the opportunity to learn the ins and outs of flying eventually, which is really, really exciting. So there's loads and loads on offer here at the Academy, and my advice and our advice to you would just be to give it a go. Go for it.
Absolutely.
So we're on to the final few questions now. Mr. McNiff, is there a house system in place this year?
Yes, there will be, but it will be different to what we used to have. We used to have tutor groups in houses, but we've gone to year groups now, and we have done that now for the past 2 years. So that stays, but for competitions in sport and things like that, or inter-house elements, we do have houses for that. So yes, there will be some group competitions that will be related to our house groups.
Brilliant. Mrs. Mitchell, when do year 6 students need to hand their black portfolios of excellence in by?
Okay, can I just say thank you very much for the hard work that you have put into doing those portfolios, and I'm always amazed with the outstanding work that is produced and actually put into those portfolios, and the hard work that goes into producing them. So thank you very much, first of all. And we would love for you to bring them in when you join us in September. So on the first couple of days, so on your first day, pop it in your bag, and we will collect them in and show you where to put them, so we can have a look through those. And I really look forward to seeing what you've put in them this year. So thank you very much.
Absolutely, thanks, Miss. This is our final question of our Ask ASA session today, and actually it's our favourite one, because a lot of students have asked this, and I think it's really important that you realise that everybody actually is thinking the same thing. A student has sent in, I feel like I'm the only one that is really nervous. Will there be someone there to talk to if I get anxious or scared? Well, first of all, I've had the privilege of meeting each and every one of you, and I can guarantee you that everyone said the same thing. Everybody's a bit nervous about this new beginning and this new journey. They're really excited for what's to come, but everybody's a little scared. So please know, Year 6, you're not on your own, okay? Everyone's in the same boat, and everyone's going to do this together. When you arrive here in the Academy, your tutor will be there to talk to, so if you have any questions at all, they'll sort of be your rock to get you through the first couple of days. Mrs. Mitchell's always there to offer her support, and I'm there to get you through whatever it is. If you do find that you're a little bit overwhelmed and you're struggling, we have a really safe space in our chapel, which is a really brilliant space that we're really proud of as an Academy, where students can go and sort of have a bit of reflection time, and you can talk to our chaplain, Mrs. Spence, who loves to sort of support the Year 7s in their first year and in their time of need. We also offer trips and sort of workshops for students that we feel might benefit from a little bit of sort of confidence building or team building development. So there's lots on offer. We also have a fantastic wellbeing team that are on hand to support you with your life, both inside the Academy and outside of the Academy. So if you are feeling, anxious or overwhelmed at any point at all, we have the staff, the friendly faces, and the community to support you through and guide you through. That's the end of our questions for today. Thank you so much. We were absolutely inundated and overwhelmed with the amount of questions that were sent in. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we hope this has sort of answered a few questions for you. We really, really look forward to seeing you in September, and we hope you have a fantastic school, and we can't wait to see those of you that are joining us in our summer school during the final week of the summer holidays.
Great, we'll see you soon, Year 6.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Bye.
your questions.